as twilight falls in silver, soft and clear. I dream of fleeting, tender human things, a cooling breeze, the hush a memory brings.
Each step a prayer I cannot pass. My breath hangs heavy, still and thin, a fragile hymn I hold within. The pews
are empty, carved in frost, each one a name I somehow lost. No
saints remain, no candles glow,
just shadows
pacing soft and slow.
I kneel before an altar cracked, where truth arrives but won't go back.
This is where I leave my name, etched in dust, untouched by flame. No final cry, no bell, no flood, just fading vows and thinning blood. I was the prayer I could not keep,
So let the chapel break and fall. There's peace beyond the shattered wall.
No need for fire, no need for flight. I disappear into the night. I called your name into the endless dusk, where even ghosts forget to roam. But silence grew like ivy through my chest, and made a coffin out of home. The stars refused to answer back, each one a wound upon the black. The wind repeats what I can't take, a lullaby I can't unmake. It sings of things I let decay, of prayers I threw too far away. And every step I failed to take becomes the echo that I break. Where the echo fails, I remain, a shadow carved from loss and rain. I chase the sound that won't return, a lesson sung too late to learn. Your voice is gone, but still I kneel, where silence taught me how to feel. And in this grave of dreams and nails, I breathe alone where the echo fails. I kiss the frost upon the glass, pretending it was warmth that passed. But winter knows the shape of grief. It gives no fire, it grants no peace, just brittle light and hollow ground, where nothing lost is ever found. How do you mourn what never spoke? What love unformed, what promise broke? This altar cracks beneath the weight of every vow I made too late. Where the Your voice still lingers in the rain, a soft reminder of the pain. I chose the dark, betrayed your light, and vanished you from morning sight. Now every mirror shows your eyes, not as they were, but as goodbyes. I wear regret like sacred cloth, kneeling before a God I lost. There's no redemption, no release, no holy hand, no gift of peace. For what I broke, I can't restore. The lock is lost behind your door. This is the price, this is the flame to burn in silence, bound to name. If heaven weeps, let it be known, I forged this grave, I die alone, not in body, but in soul, a sinner cursed to never be whole. I stood where time forgets to move, beneath a sky that will not prove its weight in stars, its pulsing blue. A stillness stretched where once was you. The wind no longer knows my name, the trees don't twist the same. I speak and hear no echo back, just silence drawn in shades of black. I've begged the dusk to start again, but even twilight lost its pen. This is the place where light gave in, where dreams unspooled and thinned. A moment paused and never freed, a breath that broke but did not bleed. I wander through this ruined hall, where even sky forgot to fall. My memories have turned to dust, but still I guard them out of trust. What kind of fool would cradle stone and call its cold embrace their own? If hope is gone, then what remains? A ghost that weeps without a name, a shadow burned upon the air, a question that is always there. This is the place where time resigned, where love went deaf and fate went blind. I tried to scream, I tried to plead, but silence learned to feed on me. No heavens crack, no thunder's call, just sky too proud to ever fall. So leave me here in still regret, where all that lives is what forgets, where stars once danced, now none recall. This hollow world that feels like all. wander through this ruined heart. Bereaving sky forgot to fall. My memories have turned to dust, but still, bereaving sky forgot to fall. When my memories have turned to dust, bereaving sky forgot to fall.
Scripture carved in grief. No angels sang, no devils wept. Only the silence that the void has kept. And still I bowed, and still I prayed to gods I built and then betrayed. The mirror cracked with each disguise. I wore their hopes, I mouthed their lies. But every mask became my skin and blurred the line of where I'd been. I drank from cups that never filled. That time had killed. I searched for peace in sacred dust, but found instead a deeper rust. Now ashes bloom beneath my feet. The ruin cold, the circle neat. I do not beg, I do. There's beauty left in what can't bleed. I touched the edge, I heard the bell, and chose to fall, not fight the spell. So veil me not in silk or gold, but let the earth around me fold. No monuments, no final sound, just ash and silence underground. There's a room I built without a door, no windows, just a painted floor.
The walls are lined with what I lost, each memory a frostbit cost. I pace the silence like a prayer, but every step just leads me there. The ceiling drips with time gone wrong, a rhythm slow but never long. I tried to speak your name aloud, but even echoes wear a shroud. And every word I tried to save is buried now in soundless graves. In the room without a door, I'm not who I was before. I shed my skin, I lose my name, but every shadow looks the same. The clock is stopped, the air won't move, no pain to flee, no lie to prove. Just me and what I can't ignore in this room without a door. I hung the stars upon the wall, but none could break the endless fall. I traced your smile in broken glass, a portrait time refused to pass. Now even dreams are out of reach, and silence is the only speech. I begged for fire, I begged for rain, but only stillness ever came. The world outside forgets my face. I am a breath, a shape, a space. In the room without a door, the soul forgets what it was for. No exit signs, no voice to trust, just footprints made of ash and dust. The walls don't speak, the floor won't creak, but here I learn the tongue of bleak. A song that no one sings no more. In the room without a door, one more. No key, no will, no war, just me and the room without a door. I stood at the edge where the silence began, where the oceans forget they were ever land. The stars overhead had forgotten to shine, and time like a thread unraveled the spine. No mirrors remain to recall my face. No echo answers in this hollow place. The wind wears voices like borrowed skin, but none of them know where I've been. tried to write you in the sky, but the clouds wept and washed it dry. I whispered truth through crooked stone, but truth, like me, was left alone. I traded my breath for a glimpse of peace, but silence asked for one more piece. Now I wear night across my eyes and dream of lives I can reprise. Where names fade and stories sleep, where even the wounds grow far too deep. No bells will ring, no choir will sing, just broken wings and rusted strings. This is the place I'm made to stay, where even grief has slipped away. So carve no mark, no final line. Just let me drift beyond all time. For in the hush where none remain, I am the echo and the rain. I stood where time forgets to move, beneath a sky that will not prove its weight in stars, its pulse in blue, a stillness stretched where once was you. The wind no longer knows my name, the trees don't twist the same. I speak and hear no echo back, just silence drawn in shades of black. I've begged the dusk to start again, but even twilight lost its pen. This is the place where light gave in, where dreams unspooled and thin. A moment paused and never freed, a breath that broke but did not bleed. I wander through this ruined hall, where even sky forgot to fall. My memories have turned to dust, but still I guard them out of trust. What kind of fool would cradle stone and call its cold embrace their own? If hope is gone, then what remains? A ghost that weeps without a name, a shadow burned upon the air, a question that is always there. This is the place where time resigned, where love went deaf and fate went blind. I tried to scream, I tried to plead, but silence learned to feed on me. I forgot the sound of my voice, left it buried in the noise. Years collapse like falling rain. I searched the mirror, found no name. Every step is made of ghosts, footprints carved in ash at most. The world moves on, I stay behind, a fading thought in someone's mind. And no one saw me disappear. The quiet made it crystal clear. I wear the silence like a crown, a king of ruins breaking down. My name is dust, my shape is flame, and still the wind forgets my name. I burn so bright, then turn to coal, a whisper in a dying soul. Time was once a friend to me, now it gnaws eternally. Faces pass, they never see the echo that I used to be. If I scream, will someone hear, or just mistake the sound for fear? I used to mean a world or two. Now I am less than what is true. I wear the silence like a crown, a throne of shadows pulling down. My name is dust, my breath is flame, and still no wind recalls my name. I burn for love, I burn for light. Now I just drift through endless night. If ever I am found again, let it not be by mortal men, but by a flame that knows my shame and calls me by my lost true name. No God will come to cast me down tonight. No demon waits beyond the failing light. It's just this echo, cold and tight, the voice I buried deep inside. I carved each brick with silent cries, built these walls from all my lies. Now the heat won't let me sleep, and I can't wake from wounds that keep. Heat rising through my chest, burning truths I once repressed. I am the jailer, I am the flame, no one left but me to name. Heat, it never dies, a slow confession in disguise. No verdict passed from skies above, no wrathful God, no twisted love, just mirrors scorched in honest glare, and shame that thickens in the air. I pace these rooms of ash and bone, each one a memory I disown. Forgiveness never found a key. I made this house and buried me. Heat rising through my chest, burning truths I once repressed. I am the jailer, I am the flame, no one left but me to name. Heat, it never dies, a slow confession in disguise. Can you feel it? The breathless fire, the silent choir. No sentence read, no gavel sound. Still I am damned, still I am bound. It's not a God who keeps me here, no devil whispers in my ear. It's only me, the final right, the self that burns without the light. Heat. You promise stillness, sweet release, a kingdom carved in endless peace. No more the games of flesh and flame, no more the weight of time or name. I lay my head against your hollow chest, and in your silence I find rest. The fire fades below, ashes fall where once hearts used to glow. In your arms the world dissolves in light. No more wrong, no more right, just night. You offer earth so cool, so kind, a quiet bed to ease my mind. The ballroom falls, but I don't see you and I, the last to be. Whispers hush the fever in my soul, erasing pain I couldn't control. With every spin, this world decays, but still we dance beyond its haze. The sky no longer turns, even the stars forget to burn. The breath I take is calm and free, and no more illusions left in me. The golden light on deathless plains, where springtime softly always reigns. No war, no grief, no need to run, just rest beneath the never-setting sun. So let the river whisper through the stone, in your embrace I'm not alone. No throne, no crown, just quiet. where peace becomes the only prize.
And I am finally complete.
I stand where moonlight kisses rust, between the living breath and dust. The wind behind me calls me back, but light ahead begins to crack. Is neither wrong nor right, a shimmered line of shade and light. No heaven sings, no hell complains, just echoes lost in window panes. This door was built from all I feared, and still I knock, no voice appeared. Threshold in between what I have been and might have been. No name to call me, no ground to claim. A flicker caught in shifting flame. I reach for ghosts that won't remain, then pull my hand back through the rain. I once believed in coming home, but every path just turns to stone. The stars I knew have gone to sleep. The roots I grew were never deep. Will I dissolve or will I rise? Become the mist or cut the skies? Each breath I take could be my last, yet I'll remain not future, not past. I walk the threshold in between what I have lost and what I've seen. No voice to greet me, no face to trust, just ash that slips through sacred dust. I hold my name but not the thread, and still the wind repeats the same. If there's a place where silence sings, where light forgets to cast its wings, then leave me there between the scenes, forever caught in the in-betweens.
The clock forgot which way to turn. Its hands now tremble, twist and burn. I watch the minutes break and fall, like leaves that never touch the wall. This room is filled with quiet screams, reflections cracked from buried dreams. I speak, but every word returns in foreign tongues. My silence learns. No shadow here belongs to me, just ghost of who I used to be. The hour unwound and time stood still. No edge, no echo, only will. I beg the void to bring me form, but it just weeps in perfect storm. A name once mine now floats away, untethered from the light of day. My fingers reach for threads of truth, but find the seams of broken youth. The stars above are stitched in black. They guide me forward, never back. I sleep beside the ancient dust, with questions scorched and dreams that rust. The night is deep, but not unkind. It holds what's left I couldn't find. The hour unwound, and I remained a fleeting thought the dark contained. No pulse, no prayer, just breathless grace. A soul unmoored from time and place. If I return, I won't be whole, just echoes dancing through the soul. So let me drift beyond the sound into the hour once unwound. I walked through cities made of glass, where every heartbeat cracked the past. The sky was stitched with threads of gray, and all the stars had lost their way. I wore a name that wasn't mine, etched deep in frost, erased by time. I held your ghost in folded hands, a fragile truth the dark demands. Your voice, a flicker in the storm, still echoes in a world long worn. But nothing blooms in borrowed light, just shadow seeds and sleepless nights. Ashes in the rain, falling soft but not in vain. Every drop a broken vow, a question time won't answer now. The fire's gone but not the flame, and I still whisper your lost name. Like ashes, ashes in the rain. The hourglass was turned too late, its sands too sharp, its shape too fake. I danced with ghosts I never knew, and wore their silence like a bruise. Your face returns in every dream.
ashes, ashes in the rain. If ever peace should find me here, let it arrive without a fear. No trumpets, angels, light or flame, just silence and ashes in the rain.
Pool my soul had craved so deep. With every step I stirred the dark from sleep. A final truth on fire I now discern. Some bridges build us only so they burn. I danced with death and now you are mine. Let the world collapse, let stars decline. As long as you are mine. Your whisper calms the fever in my head. Unwrites the past, revives what I thought dead. The ballroom cracks, the walls all break apart, but we remain two shadows, one heart. Each turn dissolves what time had left behind. Each breath we take rewrites the grand design. No gods, no laws, no clock to realign. Just you and this eternal step of mine. I see the end and do not flinch or flee. For death now dances gracefully with me. The living fade, the lights go blind, but here, my love, you still are mine. The outside breaks, the heavens split and cry. The music stops, but we still float and glide. All fades to black, but I no longer mind. As long as you are mine.